In this week's Torah portion, Parshat Tetzaveh, we learn about the special garments of the high priest, and we receive the instructions for the unique uniform that the high priest is to wear while he is serving before the presence of God in the holy temple. And in Exodus 28, beginning in verse 33, we read about the blue robe, the robe made entirely of sky blue, with pomegranates that are made of blue and purple and crimson, woven into the hem of this blue robe, alternating with golden bells. Actually, according to our tradition, there are a total of 72 pomegranates and golden bells that go all around the hem of this garment, as we're told in verse 34, a golden bell and a pomegranate. A golden bell and a pomegranate on the hem of the robe all around. And just to share one brief insight into the symbolism of these decorations, and we know that there is so much depth to all of the commandments and all of the instructions that God has given us, and everything that goes on in the Holy Temple exists on so many levels and is intended to impart a tremendous lesson and really a life-changing experience. One of the ideas of these pomegranates and bells on the hem of the blue robe is as follows. The pomegranate is a fruit, incidentally, which is mentioned many times throughout the Bible. It symbolizes Israel, symbolizes actually human potential. The seeds of the pomegranate are hidden inside. They are very numerous. According to some traditions, they are as numerous as the commandments in the Torah. And the pomegranate on the hem of the blue robe is pointing down. Its crown is pointing towards the ground. Once again, a theme that we cannot overemphasize, to remind us that all blessing, all fulfillment comes when we are firmly planted in the earth. When we are here in this world, we bring forth our potential. We rise to the challenges. We march forward to meet our destiny. It all comes from the blessing that God has given us, and that is hidden in potential, like the upside-down pomegranate pointing down. And next to it is the bell. And the bell is made of pure gold. Its tongue is also made of gold. And the verse tells us that this robe shall be on Aaron. This is verse 35 of chapter 28. When he ministers before God, and its sound shall be heard when he goes into the holy, before the presence of Hashem, before the presence of God. And the interesting thing is that if you've ever experimented, if you know a little bit about gold, pure gold doesn't really make very much of a sound at all. And these bells, of course, are the purest gold. If it's constructed entirely of gold without any other alloy, the tinkling sound that it would make would indeed be extremely low. But it would be loud enough for one person to hear, and that would be the Kohen himself, the high priest himself. And that serves as an interesting reminder to him, because after all, he comes before the presence of God and has an experience unparalleled in which he realizes really the living reality of God. And when one is having such a revelation, when one is literally in the presence of God, he may be tempted never to leave. Why would he ever want to come and step back out of the sanctuary and come back out and join his family again and just become part of everyday reality? But the sound reminds him that the true sanctification of God is in the everyday reality of this world, finding him there, finding him in every aspect of our lives, not only inside the sanctuary, but again, looking at the pomegranates and remembering the potential, the hidden seeds, pointing down towards the earth that God blessed with that potential, and his expectation of us to bring everything that is hidden in potential the words of his blessings into reality.